Yo, what up? We're live. Swet the Bet. You know what it is. Got that dude Marcus in here. What's up, Marcus?
Yo, what's up, Troy? What's up, my dudes?
We are out here on the Swet the Bet.
Ready for another week of football?
Another sick ass week. It's been disgusting the first 3 weeks.
I don't think this week's gonna go any better. We were talking about this a little earlier, man. They're all toss-ups, bro. We always say don't take our advice, anyways, but
Yeah,
definitely don't take it this week.
right now we're what 10-7. You're 10-7. I'm 9-8.
Yeah, I'm 10-7. You're 9-8, so I'm up one game, but we're not doing too good at going into week 4.
Yeah, we don't even know.
Last week wasn't bad. We both went 4-2, I believe, last week. But
Yeah. Oh, in our show picks, in our show picks, I was happy about that. I was like, at least we don't look super crazy. But oh shit, I gotta stop kicking the fuck out of that camera. My bad, guys. My bad. You have any good picks you have any good slips this week?
I did. I hit 2 out of the 3 weeks now. So obviously I didn't hit week 2, but I hit week 1, and then I just hit week 3 on Monday night with the Commanders.
Okay.
And who were they playing?
They were playing the Bagels.
The Bengals. So I had Jamar. Remember Jamar hadn't scored yet?
Yeah.
So I picked Jamar, and then I picked Scary Terry.
Terry hasn't let us down, bro. Scary Terry.
That's one of my favorites. Just how you have bets. You guys watch the show before, you know I go with Terry a lot. And, nothing that has to do with this game, but another guy is like Jalen Waddle. I'm always going to pick Jalen. It's just something that I do with certain.
Yeah, you're like, you know what? Hey, look, if they're playing, he's going to find a way in.
Yeah, and versus like if there's other people that usually score, or if they scored like the previous week, I'm not going to pick them to score the next week. So those are the few guys again that I'm always going to have.
That you're like, I'll run that back.
Yeah. So yeah, I hit on that one. That was pretty cool, Jamar. And
did CD get in?
Wait, remember he got caught? I wasn't watching. We were at the softball game. Shout out Sabatinos.
Shout out Sabatinos.
We were playing our softball game, so I didn't see. I guess McLaurin got like a 53-yard or something like that and got stopped at the 2.
Dude, yes.
I didn't know that, so I mean, I would have been pissed if I was seeing that. And then I guess he got a ball later on in the game, like at the very end, to steal the game. So
yeah, you would have been sick. You knew. Oh, bro,
I saw the stat because I was checking on the ESPN. I said 1 catch for 53, but I didn't know that that's where he got tackled at the 2-yard line. So I saw that a little later, and again, was super excited that he's got another chance at
getting in.
Yeah. What about you? Do you have any hits on week 3?
No, I would like to start with people that fucked me in bad beats.
Bad beats. Bro, I had a bad beat as well, so I got you on that.
Bro, I had the worst one was this. I had the homegirl sent me. I was telling your brother, the homegirl just shout out to the homegirl. She just got in picking them. She's really big into poker and shit. Okay. And she was like, I'm gonna just start doing sports. I was like, don't do it, bro. Your dad's right. Don't do it. Everybody just don't even. If you already found a lane that you're hitting in, bro, don't even come over here because it's dark. And so she's like, bro, my cousin started a little Prize Picks group chat, and he be putting his picks in there. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna tell him, bro. Fuck it. Let's see what's up. And so he had Alan Bowman from Oklahoma for 272. I took the less. He had Deion Burks for more. He had Jackson Dart for more. College. And College Saturday. And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna ring it up. And I'm like, hey, you know what? I missed his first pick because it was like the Alabama game started at 9. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to just do Miller Moss, bro. I know Miller Moss is good for 1. And then it was 0.5. So I'm like, fuck, let's just take it. So Miller Moss gets his 2 touchdowns. I'm like, oh, let me go back to this Ole Miss game. I go back to the Ole Miss game. Now I'm watching Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart does his thing. Gets what he needs to get. I'm like, oh, okay, Jackson Dart. This Alan Bowman guy, he was supposed to get more. I took the less just on a fuck up. They had him as more. I took the less. I hit on that.
What position is that?
Quarterback. Okay. This fucking guy from Oklahoma, the receiver, he needed to get 49 receiving yards.
Not much. That's not too much.
Fucked me. What do you
end up with?
Oh, let me go to his stupid ass thing. I don't even remember. What did he end up with? Where is it? I got so mad I don't even have the screenshot. I feel like I should though. He didn't get it though. He was like short. He was like 4 yards short, bro.
Oh man.
Bro, I was sick. And then on Sunday, I went James Cook more. I went Kamara more. Kamara did his thing. He did exactly what I needed him to do. He needed 71. He got 87. And then I had Anthony Richardson. He needed 198. He got 167. And Gardner Minshew needed 221 and get 214, bro.
7 away.
7 away. I was sick.
Yeah, I heard that, man.
It was a 10xer because it was like 14 to win. I was like, let's just use the last 14 in this account. It was 14 to win 140. I was like, fuck it. 7 yards away, bro. Fucking Richardson needing 198 and getting 169, bro. Like he was a 1 first down away. That was 1 first down.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then they were up by 7. They had that defensive score, so they just like started running the ball and like, hey, punt. I was like, no, bro, score, pass, do something. I was hot, bro. I was burnt. I was burnt. But you said you had a bad beat too? Or did we do yours?
Yeah, mine was the NFL one. Usually we've talked about it before. I usually pick a 2-legger or 3-legger. I don't like to go any more than that. Guy scoring, whatever. I had placed this the night before. I did a 6-legger. Bro, I hit David Montgomery, Amon St. Brown, Derrick Henry, Jacoby Myers, and I had the Caleb Williams special that they were giving with the half yard or whatever. So I hit those 5. I missed by CD Lamb scoring the touchdown.
And that was the one I asked about earlier. I was like, wait, did CD get in? Because we thought that was a for sure, bro.
Exactly. Well, on that slip of those six guys, he's the first guy. It's the first person I've hit.
You were like, yeah, well, let's go CD for score, duh. And the other guys.
Yeah, so that one was big. That one was for a lot of money. So I was pissed about that. But luckily, again, the following evening, I did hit something. So I kind of forgot about that a little bit.
Bro, that sucks. I hate that for both of us, bro. I fucking hate that.
That was my only bad beat. Like I said, I'm 2 for 3. I'm planning to go in 3 for 4 this week.
Bro, this week we're gonna be on it. This week the games are gonna be so crazy that like the prize picks is gonna be easy, but the games are gonna be fucking a shit show.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get better, just like anybody else, because we're seeing more tendencies now. We're gonna get better with the props and all that, but I don't feel like anybody's gonna get better picking who's gonna win and who's gonna.
Oh yeah, the team records. That shit's not gonna fucking settle out till
like week 7.
I'm thinking like 10. Like on the back half, maybe we'll have a chance to get after it, but otherwise,
at that time, and it'll completely switch for somebody that hasn't lost 4 or 5. You know, it's good. Football's crazy, man.
Bro, football is fucking crazy, and this season too is super crazy.
Yeah.
Bro, let's get into this week. Let's see what's cracking.
Yes, Thursday.
All right, so Thursday night we got the boys at the Giants. I got the Giants, bro. I'm taking the Giants.
At home?
It just feels crazy. Thursday night, short week, at home. I'm seeing a lot of, is Mike McCarthy on the hot seat? Is he not on the hot seat? They don't do well when Mike McCarthy's under pressure, so I'm like, all right, let's see.
You already know who I got. I got my boys for sure.
Have you ever picked against them on the show?
No, not on the show. I haven't. And if I picked against them, I wouldn't tell you guys if I picked on the pick. I keep that to myself.
Typical Cowboys fan.
On the show, I'm always gonna go for the boys. And I said this last week. I was truthful. I didn't think that was a must-win for us, and I said that was a must-win for Baltimore. And I said I wouldn't be surprised if Baltimore won that game.
Yeah, true. Baltimore had to win that.
I get when there's different games, different scenarios. Obviously, they're way more talented. We're better than the Giants. We're not supposed to lose that game. If we lose, maybe because of home field advantage, or one of their guys goes off the Malik Neighbors with buddies or something like that. But
I would like some kind of weather. If we could get like a little drizzle or something, I think fucking little weather changes the game. Like we get wind or. one of these hurricanes, God forbid, makes a little rain up in the area on Monday night or Thursday night.
That would help your pick out a lot if there was some weather issues. But
I think both of those, even if it is weather, it's going to lead to Zeke having to run the rock,
Yeah, and that's crazy you say that because I got Zeke scoring, and then I just mentioned a little while ago Malik Neighbors. He's a beast, bro.
Bro, that catch was so nice, bro. That catch was 1-2. I watched it and tried to pause it to see if his hand hit before his leg. I was like, bro, what a catch.
Yeah, that was super close, but he got it.
Got it down.
Yeah, so I got him scoring. I got Zeke scoring, and I got us winning that game. Maybe not by a lot, maybe like 10 or something like that.
Yeah, maybe even a field goal. It's not far-fetched.
Yeah.
I could see it being a low fucking 13-6 game or type of shit,
I don't think so because our defense sucks.
But their offense is not.
But like you said, if the weather or something, then that's going to change a lot. But our defense sucks, so I feel like we're going to give up touchdowns. But our offense, obviously, we can score as well. So I feel like that'll be a little.
As
higher.
much as I like to go with that, I think that the Giants will find a way to fuck up games. They find a way to lose when they shouldn't. So
yeah, they're just again, it's not a very good team. So you never know again any given Sunday, but I'm sure we're favored in that game.
Yeah, I don't know. I wanted to look
Good for us
on our sheets. Does it show the odds? No, it doesn't. That was last season's. It showed on the corner. Yeah, no, it didn't. I just checked. I wanted to see what was. But no, that's gonna be an.
I sent the sheet with the odds. I can tell you right now.
Oh, to the group. You did.
Oh, it doesn't show that Thursday one. It just shows the Sunday games and the Monday games. That sheet doesn't show Thursday.
One I don't think is going to be a low scoring game, but also has the potential. These hurricane things keep going. Weather could impact it, but Philly at Tampa.
That one's going to be good, I think, bro. That one's going to be a really good game.
I think it's going to be a slugfest.
Yeah, I got Tampa Bay. I got the Bucks. Not who you got.
I got I gotta say, I took Philly.
Philly, there you go.
I took Philly. I think Philly. I think it's a must. I think it's a must win for Philly. I think they have to win. I think they're good. They have a lot of infighting and whatever their problems are, but I think to be who they say they are, who they should be, I think they gotta win. And for that, I agree. Goddard and Irving are two. Goddard for sure. He's a big target.
Yeah.
I think short, dump little 5-yard, cut at the line, boom, fall in. And
Tampa's coming off a loss, correct?
Yeah, I don't know. Who did they play last week?
I believe so, and I think that's why I went with them because they're at home and they're coming off a loss, if I'm not mistaken. So
last week, Tampa had Denver.
Yeah, Denver.
Did they lose? I picked Denver, so I'm happy about that. But
yeah, they smashed them.
Damn.
What's the quarterback? He looked nice.
Bo Nix.
He looked nice. I mean, everybody again. It's any given Sunday where you just have that game, but he was super confident out there, bro.
I took Aaron Rodgers in that game this week. I know we're not talking about it, I don't think, but
with the Jets and the
Jets. Denver at the Jets.
Oh yeah.
Jets might be a little thing, quiet as secret kept,
They look nice, bro. I don't think there's going to be many people who don't pick the Jets in that game.
Yeah,
and you said they're at home as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jets, Jets crowd?
Fireman Bill all the way out there. They're back.
They say like 3,000 times a game.
And the fucking Aaron Rodgers, in week 1, he looked shaky. Against last Thursday, I was like, oh, that's A-Rod, bro. He's dinking, dunking, waiting, getting out, breaking just a little out of the pocket, and then bong.
He's just so smooth, bro. His face, how he just never rattled. He looks like he's reading a book or watching the news or something. You know what I mean? He never gets too over his face.
Even when he got smacked on a late hit, and he just kind of popped up
You could tell when he's pissed, but he just looks relaxed.
But yeah, he just looked like, am I gonna get that call? And they were just flag. He's like, all right, cool, 15. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro.
not talking about that game, but yeah, on that one I got the Jets as well.
But in Philly and Tampa, who you got in the scoring and why?
Scoring, I got Dallas Goddard, the tight end for Philly, and then I don't believe he's gotten in at all this year. And then another person who didn't get in was Bucky Irving, the running back for Tampa Bay. So I don't
think Goddard has got some like big targets near the end zone, but he hasn't really capitalized on him like that.
Oh, you're talking about Goddard?
Yeah. You know, like they do target him in the red zone. He gets a lot of targets, but
yeah, I picked those two guys because I think we normally have stuff that again that's more likely to hit, and that stuff's not going to pay out as much. So this one will pay. Those two guys alone will pay out decent. If you put it out.
No one's thinking of them to be a combined ticket.
Exactly. So
again,
the game and all, I think that's going to be a really good game.
I think I'm not sure that fucking Philly's winning that, but they might just be the better team, but it's going to be a slugfest for sure.
Yeah.
The next game I thought was going to be a slugfest if Homie would have not fucked up his ankle and made it to that game would have been Chiefs at Chargers.
You're saying the QB?
Yeah, if what's his name? Herbert. Justin Herbert. If Herbert hadn't got hurt, I think that would have been kind of like that Rams Chiefs game where it was like, hey, they're scoring.
Yeah, that was another thing that we were talking about before we got started tonight. We thought would have been a toss-up if Herbert was healthy, and we were saying we were going to win that game because of that alone.
I would have gone and took the over for sure.
Important position in sports, so obviously that's the most important position in football.
But J.K. Dobbins was balling last year on the Vikings too.
Yeah, I just don't. You're talking about going against the best quarterback in the game right now.
And their defense. That's why I'm saying their defense looks spotty at sometimes, but it's also their front line is for real. But yeah. I think that's why I would have, if the Chargers were healthy, I would have taken at least the overs and points because they would have both gone out there and carved each other up. You know, like I'm thinking 54 plus points in that game.
Yeah, I hear that. But I picked him last week scoring for touchdowns for that one. I'm going to go again because he hasn't scored, so this payout pretty nice. Is Sky Moore, the receiver from KC.
For sure. They have so many new weapons. That's almost like they're not targeting, but he's out there, you know? So yeah, I think he's got to do something where he finds a way to get free and get a score this week for sure.
They're just that kind of team. Mahomes that kind of quarterback, and Reed is that kind of coach where they don't care if you're mad. They're not thinking they need to feed you or give you a certain amount of, you know what I mean? If you're open, you're getting the ball. Doesn't matter.
Make plays, get open.
Yeah, that's it. He's gonna So, whereas other teams, bro, you can see they force feed people. That's why they're not the Chiefs.
Bro, we're talking about them later, but like the way the Lions do that with St. Brown that week, I needed him. It was like, bro, they're forcing them. He's got 3 guys on him. I don't even care anymore. He's got 3 dudes on him. We're gonna get him killed out there.
Exactly. For that one, I know we talked about pretty much it's all toss-up games. We didn't talk about it a little earlier, but we're doing another Survivor pool, which I've never seen a Survivor pool done in week 3. That's insanity, bro.
That everyone was just so out. They were like, hey, we got to restart.
Literally, it's done. So we had to, shout out to the winner, Mark, but
he won the first Survivor pool. It was over week 3. He won it.
Yeah.
He just had to survive 3 times.
It's done, bro. He won. Again, talking why I brought this up, most games are going to be toss-ups, but if I were to, I haven't picked yet, but those are the 2 games that I would do my Survivor. It'd either be the 49ers to win this week again against the Patriots or the Chiefs against the Chargers, and I would only choose that again because of the quarterback,
Again, for sure. And even then, it's still like...
Yeah, but literally that's like your only choice. You look at all the other games, you're like, I'm not touching those games.
Bro, I think probably Chiefs or...
You could go Cincy because they obviously again in a desperate position, but we thought that last week, and that's why the survival was over because most of the people went Cincy.
I think Cincy versus Carolina is like they're gonna have to go at it, and I think Cincy's gonna just have to be the better team. Or I would say Rams over the Bears because the Bears don't look bad, but they look pretty bad. You know, they're another team that's gonna find a way to fuck up. So
Yeah,
that's the but everything else, bro. Anybody could win the next 4 games. Anybody.
yeah. That like I said, that's gonna be crazy just to see how it ends up at the end of the year. We're gonna see a lot of stuff that we didn't expect to happen. Like when we see the sheep, I always say it's all red.
It's gonna be red, purple, red, purple, red. And there's no lines where it's like everybody's purple. There's hella lines where everybody's red, but there's no line where it's like, oh, we all got like maybe one that we all got together. Otherwise, it's just fucking massacre.
Exactly.
Bro, then the next game, these two teams, again, coin flip. Who knows what the fuck's going on there? We got, wait, I had the wrong thing. Hold on. We got Buffalo at Baltimore.
That's the Sunday night game.
That is the Sunday night game. Move to that night slot. But that's going to be a game because neither one of those teams are going to back down. But it's also like fucking who shows up.
Yeah, that's going to be, again, back-to-back toss-up. Might as well flip a quarter for that one. But I got Baltimore. I think they're going to get on a little run after that win against the Cowboys. And Derrick Henry, dude, nobody wants to tackle that guy.
If Baltimore loses this week, does that make Josh Allen more for real? Or does that make the Cowboys worse than we thought they were?
You're saying if Buffalo wins? Mm-hmm. Or Baltimore, I'm sorry.
Buffalo. If Buffalo wins, is Josh Allen right now looking like the fucking man? Or is Dallas looking like trash?
No, I don't think Dallas, not just because that's my team, but I think I picked Baltimore to win the Super Bowl. So I don't think losing to them is such a bad thing, especially when they were desperate. I think if Buffalo wins, Josh looks really good because I were just saying about the Chiefs. Patrick could do it with anybody. It does not matter who's that receiver, who's that running back. They lost Tyreek Hill and won 2 Super Bowls after that, you know. So
yeah,
I would say that it's kind of like the same thing with him as well.
I think he's finding a way to do it with whoever's there.
Stephon Diggs, they're not a worse team without Stephon Diggs not being there.
It might be an addition by subtraction, you know.
Yeah, so
who you got scoring in that one?
Scoring, I got Derrick Henry. How I was saying a little while ago.
Nobody wants to tackle him, like you said.
Dude, it's the NFL, and literally obviously I was watching that game because they were playing us last week. We didn't want to tackle them. People were scared to tackle them, bro. It doesn't matter how strong they are, how much they get paid or whatever. They're not as big as Derrick Henry, bro. When it gets to
business decisions were being made out there left and right.
The fourth quarter, everyone is literally diving at his ankles or at his legs. Nobody tackled him from his calf up, or even attempts.
He will run through you. That is a grown man.
Exactly. So I got Derrick scoring in that one, and then I got Dawson Knox, tight end. And I don't believe he's have a touchdown this season yet. So
he's been getting open too. He's running like those drag routes, and they're hitting them bang. Yeah, so all he's got to do is hit that and break it open, touchdown. Or one over the middle in the end zone.
Right. Yeah. Little.
I could see that.
Yeah, 11-yard, 13-yarder, except across the middle. But how we're describing about Josh Allen, he don't have to force feed anybody. So I see a tight end getting open and him getting them, down the goal line.
Tight open the tight end is always open, bro.
A lot of times down there they are, for sure. They're bigger. They can shield the guy off, screen him off,
I might say Gabe Davis is the only other sure thing, but like you said, he gets in a lot, and he might not have as high a point
as Dawson. Dawson needs a little payout more.
And then we get to the first of our Monday night games. We got
2 Monday night games again this week.
We got fucking Tennessee at Miami. Homie lost his girlfriend. They've been saying he's supposed to take Tennessee money line. That didn't work out last Sunday. So I think I'm staying on Miami this week.
I'm going Miami as well. I know they don't have their starting quarterback, and that guy looked horrible last week.
Who even started for them?
I forget his name. His name doesn't slip my mind right now, but I don't think he's starting this week. I think he got hurt. He was doing so bad last week, and then I think he got hurt at the very end of the game. So I think it's going to be the third stringer starting this week, bro. But I just Waddle, Hill, like I have a feeling one of those guys is going to score a couple touchdowns and kind of like take over and win it from
Do some shit. Like, hey, just give me the ball.
Yeah, where Tyreek had one of those games like, there he is. There's Tyreek, and it's like he literally almost single-handedly overcame and won the game for them. So
Who is the third string? Dolphins QB.
while you're
Tyler Huntley?
okay, yeah, I did hear. Yeah,
Maybe he gets out there and balls out. Maybe he gets out there and balls out.
he might be better than the second string. I said he is going to do better than the second stringer. Suck.
That guy, Tim Boyle. Oh, Skylar Thompson.
Skylar Thompson, that's who it is. He sucks. Sorry,
He got
Skylar.
his ass kicked.
Sorry, Skylar, if you're watching us, my bad.
Skylar, if you're watching the show, come on next week. Tell us what happened. Talk to
Tell
us.
us why you suck so bad.
You'll be on the practice squad. It's all good.
One of my favorite guys that we were talking earlier when we started the show with Scary Terry, one of my favorite guys to bet on is Jalen Waddle. So I do, and he hasn't scored all season, so I do have him scoring Monday night for that first game.
You've got Jalen Waddle getting in. That's a good guess. Like that's one of those. Like he could get the ball 30 yards out and then still break one and score.
Yeah, and he's been caught. Howard, it's same thing, similar to how Scary got caught on the 2 yard line. Jalen's been caught like where he's on a 40, 50, 60 yard and they catch him like the last guy hits his leg or whatever, you know. So he's super due. But I got him and then Ramondre Stevenson, the running back for
Tennessee.
Yeah.
That's not a bad one. That's not a bad one at all. We got them in the first one, and then in the second one we got Seattle at Detroit. Seattle does some cool stuff on Monday Night Football at home. I don't feel like it's a big game. It's a big Pete Carroll game usually, but I don't know that they're going to have that same drive to go beat the Lions. I think the Lions at home, Monday Night Football in their house are for real. They're for real.
Fired up, bro.
The Lions haven't had a Monday Night Football in how long, and they're going to go out there and fucking go crazy, I think, personally.
Yeah.
But I do like the Tyler Lockett anytime score. You're not going wrong with that at all.
I'm not sure. Before we get into this game real quick, I'm going to go back to that game we were just talking about Ramondre. I was confusing me. I'm not sure why I had him. Ramondre's on New England. So scratch that. We're going to go ahead and put Tyler Boyd scoring for the Titans.
We're going to put Tyler Boyd in. Okay. Tyler Boyd for the Titans. I could see what's his name? I could see Will Levis having to run one in too.
Yeah, I can see that for sure. But yeah, I just wanted to, my bad. Like I said, I was looking at the name like that don't make sense. But yeah, I say Tyler Boyd instead. Let's replace that with Stevenson.
Got you. Yeah, I didn't catch it either. And then in that second one, we got Seattle at Detroit. I like Lockett. You got Raymond too.
Yep, and that one will pay out pretty good. Tyler Lockett has not scored, and Khalif Raymond is just not the guy that's gonna.
No one's out here being like, "Oh, take the Khalif Raymond anytime score."
Yeah, so I got them two scoring, and for that one, like we talked about right now, I got Detroit winning that one.
I might even go crazy and make it that a 3-legger and put Montgomery.
Yeah, we always do that. We said we had decided for the show this year we're going to do two instead of 3 just because it pays out more. I'm sorry, it's more likely to hit.
Yeah.
But me and you, we do have a couple of different ones that we always do.
We do some extra shit where you're like, and we should put on Shohei to get a base on that day too. I mean wild.
Yeah, exactly. Just random. Exactly. You already know.
Bro, Shohei 50-50. Wait, you didn't get to talk about that. We should have led the show with that probably, but. Yeah. Everybody's been like, when I pick Shohei, it don't hit.
Yeah, honestly, like I said, I try to, like, again, if he hits a home run, like last night I try not to pick him for a home run today or whatever, But if I see he goes 2 games without one or 3 games, well, for sure we're going for him to hit a bomb for sure.
Yeah, he's ready.
With Aaron Judge, very similar.
Very similar for sure. If Aaron Judge is single-handedly carrying the Yanks right now.
And again, I know we do football, but I did hit one last week with them too, with Judge and Ohtani.
Well, looks looking sick. We're gonna have to get some playoff prize picks in too.
We are, and believe me, I'm praying every night because I'm a Dodgers fan, and we know what happens in the playoffs.
We'll see. We'll see how the first round. Hey, I mean, you guys,
world, right?
And you guys, like, I'm gonna just say this: like, once you guys got Mookie Betts, it made it you guys for real. Like, y'all have won, y'all have lost, but y'all are gonna. I don't think you're a first round exit. Now since you've got Mookie.
Yeah, and Mookie obviously is great, but we literally have the best player in the whole world now. We have Shohei Ohtani, bro. Like we're on a different level now. We just gotta. We have some hurt pitchers, so hopefully we figure it out. But
I think Mookie just brings a winning attitude to the lineup. I think they go out on the field like, all right, yeah, Freddie Freeman too. Like just complete, like, hey, we're gonna go do this.
You can kind of tell, like, you don't never want to like assume or whatever, but you can kind of tell when someone's a little more cocky or just a little more about themselves. Manny Machado, but Cunha, those guys.
What do they even do? Did they just clinched, right?
They just look so humble, Mookie and Freeman. Like they don't. If you walk up to them with their other teammates asking for help, like they're gonna like share things that another superstar might not.
100%.
So we'll see though. We'll see. Like I said, I ain't gonna lie. I'm nervous. I got my fingers crossed.
You guys aren't gonna have to play them again in the first round, right? They're going somewhere else.
Who's that?
The Padres.
It depends, bro. Who wins the division and all that? We're still playing for the division right now.
Because they just clinched. They clinched the wild card, right?
They beat us last night. We beat them tonight. So I believe we're still playing for the division the next couple of days.
But I think they clinched something.
We both clinched playoff spots.
Oh, got you. Okay.
But it matters where we end up, who wins the division, and who goes in as a wild card.
There's only like 11 games left, 10 games left.
Less than that. I want to say like one more series.
Oh yeah, because they say just this weekend because the playoffs start Tuesday.
Yeah, something like that. So I think after today, I think we got one more with the Padres, and then I think we go with the Rockies, and then I think that's it. I think it's over.
Bro, that's a great place to end your guys' fucking.
Yeah, that's going to be good for us, and I believe it's at their home, so the balls fly out, and we obviously got way more hitters than they do.
And they're just, it's just like, if you guys have the Rockies at home, that's still not a light work, but it's still a struggle. But wherever the Padres are going, it's probably worse. Like, the Padres probably got to go play the Giants or the Diamondbacks to end their shit, right?
Yeah, I would have to double check, but you're right. I don't believe it's going to be as easy as our road.
Yeah, because usually you end on your teams in your division last weekend in baseball.
Yeah, they do that because, again, how we're doing with the Padres, because if it's a race, it makes it more interesting.
It all matters when you got to play somebody that could fuck up your division standings too.
Right. Yeah, you're right. They got the Diamondbacks.
Yeah, that's that's not no light work over there.
You know what? I'm gonna be rooting for those last 3 games. Go D-backs.
Bro, for real. That's a fucking. Who's the other team that you guys have in your division?
It's the Giants.
It's 5 teams per division or 4?
I believe
it's 6.
It's the Giants, the Rockies, the Padres, the Dodgers, and
the Diamondbacks. Yeah. And West.
Yes, sir.
Oh, shit. All right, bro. I think that's another week down. I think we got another Swet The Bet in. I think, again, we're going to be locked in this weekend for sure. I think...
I'm going 2 for 3, baby. I'm telling you, I feel good about this season, bro.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little bit harder, but once I get locked in with the props and all that, I'm going to get on the roll.
Yeah, I think the props are going to... We're starting to see, like, the patterns a little bit more, and it's making more sense. Bro, I think we're going to see who has... I've been looking at just how everyone's doing, and everyone's been getting fucked in the league. So it's like, as long as like nobody's picking a pattern, like all of these, this is like random people, like like it's like, how did you win? So I think like as we all kind of lock in, it's gonna start being a little more fun,
Yeah, definitely. It's you never know. It's luck.
This has to be the first season they threw out the script.
Luck is the draw. So we talk about even when you get to the level of you got the least wrong, it usually come down to points still.
Yeah. I was doing the math of someone. I was like, oh, you barely won.
Yeah.
You barely won.
Yeah, but it should be good, man. Week 4, here we come.
Dude, I've really been holding back my responses in the group chat. I've been doing my best. I've been trying to be fuck you, Tammy.
There's other people that don't know when to stop texting. I had to individually text them saying, hey, I'm going to take you out the chat if you keep doing this, bro.
Bro, I learned from last season, Commish. I'm back. I'm ready to be a new season. I'm ready to be a new person. I haven't even got threatened to get kicked out one time this year.
I mean, try to be funny and text again.
I stopped sending gifts and everything. I was just like, you know what? Well, after I got a little sketchy last season, so I've just been chilling in the group chat for sure.
Yeah, I hear that.
Oh, bro. All right, bro. That's Sweat the Bet. We're out here. We're gonna sweat some bets this week. We'll fucking be here next week to tell you about how we got our ass kicked or how we came up somehow.
Yes, sir, Ski. Thanks for everybody tuning in. Appreciate it, man. And yes, let's go, man. Let's hit this week.
Bro, for sure. See you later, buddy. We out.